Hello YouTube, this is Honest Pizzle coming at you again, and today make a video that'll probably be a little bit on its surface controversial. We'll talk a little bit about how, from a constitutionalist standpoint, that the Obama presidency is the best thing that has happened in our lifetimes, and probably since before our grandparents' lifetimes. Y'all are probably, at least patriots and 3% are probably like, dude, don't drink the bong water, man. Don't wake and bake, man. You know, maybe it's a little too early to be starting on the Miller High life, homie. You got it twisted, man. That guy's no friend of the Constitution. Au contraire, mon frere. I speak a little bit of French, man. It makes me sound like more cultured and educated and shit. There are several reasons why this man is the greatest thing to happen to constitutional governance since the original Constitutional Convention. And I'm going to go through the whole litany of it. Okay, first, let's look at the 10th Amendment. States' rights. Okay, when in the Clinton, or either Bush, or the Reagan, or Carter, or Ford, or Johnson, Johnson administration, states' rights was a big thing because of the objection to the Civil Rights Act. However, since then, the 10th Amendment has been a null and void issue, hardly ever brought up. However, as soon as this guy gets in office, even the first time, the 10th Amendment takes off. Several states, including Oklahoma and Texas, passed state sovereignty resolutions. That's a good thing. Now, even more encouraging for somebody who distrusts and is fearful of an overreaching federal government was the Montana Firearms Freedom Act, signed into law by a Democrat governor in the year 2008, followed by 7 more states, and also Kansas, which would make the 9th states, but they don't call it that, and it's part of a larger gun rights bill. And it's been proposed in like 20 other states. That alone, the fact that people are getting behind the 10th Amendment again and it's becoming an issue, that is good for a constitutional republic. And, you know what I'm saying, I don't think that can be disputed. The second reason, I will say that an Obama presidency has changed the Republican Party. Now, as any of y'all who discuss anything with me in text or video know, I'm not a real big fan of the two-party system. But the Republicans being the more conservative opposition party is what it is. But it has changed. Never before has being a conservative been associated with being anti-authority, or anything like that. Generally, the popular perception of conservatives is law and order, lock them up, throw away the key, more cops on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the 4th and 5th Amendments. However, with Obama's Patriot Act on steroids, the NDAA, the FBI spying on it wasn't the FBI, it was the IRS, the tax man, spying on opposition groups, the killing of an American citizen by a drone strike, the 1.6 billion rounds of 40 cal that the Homeland Security has. I mean, all of this, you have, a Republican senator from Kentucky filibustering against this crap, you know what I'm saying? And the Tea Party in conservative America is waking up. And now, one thing I don't particularly like about that is I do have a hunch a lot of these people wouldn't be bitching about some of the police state things that Obama's doing if Obama was a white dude with an R next to his name. But that's a subject for another video or another series of videos. But garnering that kind of opposition to police state tactics, I mean, that is awesome. Like right now, the National Rifle Association and the ACLU have posseed up to fight some of this NSA wiretapping. Now, who would have ever thought that the ACLU and then the NRA, you know what I'm saying, join forces? I mean, that's epic, man. That's like, that's just unprecedented. That would be like, you know what I'm saying, the SS and the Jews getting together to fight Stalin. I mean, it's of a great magnitude. And the second thing I'm going to say is that Obama has done something that libertarians, conservatives, and, you know what I'm saying, populist groups have not been able to do it, and that is break the Democrat Party stranglehold on certain demographics, mainly black Americans. And even though his popularity is still high in the black community, and, you know what I'm saying, in 2016, I would bet a good 80% of black Americans who bother to vote are going to vote Democrat. But just from anecdotal evidence, just from what I see with my own eyes and hear with these big ass ears of mine, you know, I'm seeing a lot more black and also Hispanic Americans, gay Americans, college students, you know, people who traditionally lean liberal and lean Democrat, embracing conservative values and standing up against an overreaching police state. And I think this is good, and I think this is a trend that's going to continue.